Athens said it won't accept Germany's plan to return refugees who first applied for asylum in Greece. The migration minister said the country administers a disproportionate number of displaced people within the EU. Immigration and Asylum Minister Markis Vodis on Friday said Greece will not welcome requests from Germany to take back refugees who had already applied for asylum in the Mediterranean. That such a return is out of the question under the current circumstances, with Greece already hosting the European Union's highest number of refugees per capita after Cyprus. So on one side, what the Greece is using as their yardstick is quite understandable, but on the other side, they will be going against the Berlin Treaty of 2008, which says that any country where you first landed is where you're supposed to seek asylum, or the country where you entered the EU with your visa is the place you have right to asylum. And what does it tell you? It tells you that it's of two sides. These migrants that first applied for asylum in Greece will not be returned to Greece if Greece maintain their stand. But the disadvantage is higher for these asylum seekers, because at this point in time, mass deportation is a hot topic in Germany. And what does it tell you? It tells you that if care is not taken, almost all these migrants who first applied for asylum in Greece will be returned back by Germany to their country of origin or the country where they come from. Germany now will be left with no choice than to take decision when it comes to the asylum application of these migrants, and any of these migrants that has complicated their asylum application by changing their story or giving German state any right to suspect that they don't really have any right for asylum or their claims are fake, Germany will be left with no choice than to deport them immediately without even lifting a finger. Yes, because the incoming government in Germany, one of the topics they are discussing, they are deliberating, is mass deportation. And you can equally see that it is already happening. You don't need anybody to tell you anything about it because it is happening. So it means that this is going to be a long dispute between Germany and Greece before there have to be some negotiations, before Germany will now be left with no choice to make decision when it comes to these migrants, and the disadvantages are higher for these migrants. That is just the case.